Izzy's RX-8 left in the dust. Now it's Big Lou's turn. Blacklist number 11. Rockin' a Mitsubishi Eclipse and more ego than engine. But this ain't a fashion show, Lou. It's a no nitrous war zone. Let's show him how a Cobalt SS earns its stripes. Big Lou. Blacklist number 11. Eclipse in flames, attitude on overdrive. He rolls up thinking style beats substance. But this is Rockport, and only one thing matters: who crosses the line first. No nitrous. No gimmicks. Just pure, unfiltered racing. Let's light it up. Time for a little garage reshuffle. I'm officially switching to the Audi A4 3.2 FSI Quattro. Clean lines, Quattro grip, and just enough grunt to silence the Blacklist. As for the Golf GTI and Lexus IS 300, they've been sold for funding purposes. Thanks for your service, but it's time the big boys take the wheel. Let's see what this Audi can really do. Alright, time to give this Audi A4 the respect it deserves. Under the hood, we've got a 3.2 LV6 with Quattro all-wheel drive, a perfect sleeper just waiting to be unleashed. Sure, it may not look as flashy as some of the Blacklist rides, but give it the right upgrades and it'll eat him alive in the corners. Handling, sharpened, acceleration, boosted, brakes, dialed in. We're not here to show off, we're here to dominate. No nitrous, no shortcuts, just pure German precision tuned for street warfare. Let's build this beast, one part at a time, and make Rockport remember who's driving the Real Revolution. Alright, here we go. The city's opening up and the streets are calling. First sprint of the episode, and I can already feel the tension in the air. This ain't just a race, it's a statement. Every corner's a test, every straight is a battlefield. And while the rest of these clowns are glued to their nitrous buttons, I'm out here gripping pavement with raw skill and pure machine control. No shortcuts, no boost. Just me, my build, and the road ahead. The Cobalt's locked in, tires warmed, and the only thing louder than the engine is the silence of the Blacklist watching me climb. Let's tear through Rockport and leave some shattered egos in the rear view. Lights out. Let's ride. Alright, new race, new ride. The Cobalt, taking a well-earned breather. This time, it's the Audi A4's turn to shine. Speed trap's the name of the game, and this ain't about just crossing the finish line first. It's about who scares the radar guns the most. Every checkpoint's a challenge, every speed camera's a judge. And while the others hammer nitrous like it's candy, I'm riding clean, no boost, no crutch. Just German engineering and nerves of steel. This Quattro's got grip, got class, and just enough bite to shake the Blacklist awake. They think I can't win without nitrous? Watch me break their MPH records without ever lighting a bottle. Let's rip Rockport wide open, one trap at a time. No opponents on this one. Just me, the road, and a ticking clock that wants me to fail. Toll booth races? They're the game's way of saying, let's see if you're fast when there's no one to chase. And that's fine by me. Because when you take nitrous out of the equation, it's no longer about brute force. It's about rhythm, control, precision, and guts. And remember this, if I'm not running nitrous, nobody gets to cheat with it either. That's the rule. No shortcuts, no boosts, just raw horsepower and driver instinct. Every toll booth is a checkpoint of truth. And this Audi A4? She's built for moments like these. Let's punch through the limits, burn past the deadlines, and prove that real racers don't need blue flames to leave a legacy. Let's go. Another toll booth race. But it's never just another race in Need for Speed, Most Wanted. Out here, every second matters, every corner, every drift, every downshift. It's just me and the road again. No racers to block me. No cops to chase me. Just the screaming clock trying to say, "You're not fast enough." And every time I look back and say, "Watch me." You see, this Audi A4 3.2 FSI Quattro, it wasn't built to play second fiddle. It's a four-ringed underdog with all-wheel drive, a sharp attitude, and a growl that commands respect. It's not flashy like a Supra or built like a muscle car, but it hugs every turn like it was born in it. German precision, built for performance, not for show. In the right hands, it's not just a car, it's a scalpel. And here's the kicker, this is the No Nitrous challenge. That means no cheats, no shortcuts, no blue flames lighting up the rear bumper. I don't rely on a bottle, I rely on skill. And I've got a rule, if I don't use nitrous, nobody does. Not my opponents, not the AI, not the devs, not even the damn air. This challenge is about real driving, feeling every gear shift, mastering every apex, beating every checkpoint not by luck, but by perfect execution. Need for Speed, Most Wanted isn't just a racing game, it's a street racer's rite of passage. It taught us that the fastest car isn't the one with the highest stats, it's the one driven with the most purpose. It taught us that every Blacklist number has a story. And mine, it's being written right now, with this Audi tearing through Rockport like it owns the asphalt. The toll booths, they're not checkpoints anymore. They're milestones in my legacy. And this time, we're not just passing through, we're making history with every gate we break. Let's get it.
Monitoring, a reckless driver has...
Speed trap races aren't just about crossing the finish line. They're about ripping past radars like you own the asphalt. Every checkpoint is a dare. Every number it flashes is proof of your dominance. I'm rolling in an Audi A4 3.2 FSI Quattro. No nitrous, no gimmicks. Just pure grip, precision shifts, and German-built defiance. While others rely on boost to feel fast, I let throttle control and corner exit speeds do the talking. This is the No Nitrous challenge. So if I'm not using it, nobody's allowed to. Let's make those radars scream, one speed trap at a time.
Police monitoring. We've just received numerous complaints regarding a speeding vehicle that was...
Time to strike a pose. At 140 miles an hour. This ain't your average glamour shot. This is the photo ticket challenge, where the only thing flashing brighter than the camera is the heat I'm bringing to Rockport streets. One perfectly timed blitz past the radar, and boom, instant wanted poster. I'm in the Audi A4, riding clean, riding fast, and riding without nitrous, because if you're going to get snapped, you better make it count with pure skill, not fake boost. Let's give the cops something to frame, and the Blacklist something to fear. And just like that, the wolves are loose. One flash of the speed camera and the Rockport PD slammed their donuts down and hit the sirens. The chase is on, no turning back now. The scanner's alive with code 3 units, roadblocks, spike strips, helicopters, like they just saw the ghost of Razor's ego driving through town. But here's the twist. I'm in this Audi A4, no nitrous, no cheats, no mercy. Just raw handling, tuned brakes, and a whole lot of disrespect for traffic laws. Most players slam the boost and pray. Me? I downshift, drift, and let the tires do the talking. And these cops, they talk a big game. 1 minute it's, we've got him in sight, and the next they're wrapped around a civilian SUV wondering how I vanished under a bridge. I'm carving lines through Rockport like it's a racetrack drawn by chaos itself. Traffic's flying, roadblocks are stacking up, and every alley is a question. Risk it or reroute. This is what separates the racers from the runners. This is where most wanted legends are born. And if the cops think they've seen fast, just wait till they see me gone.
Let's get a 1073 started.
That's going to be negative. 1 Echo 22. 5-1 advisors, hold off on your request. Please stand by.
You gotta get something going quicker. This guy's gone.
You ever drive so slow? The cops start questioning your commitment? Yeah, welcome to my version of a high-speed pursuit. I'm not flooring it, not burning nitrous, not even pushing the red line. Why? Because in this game, speed doesn't win the war, strategy does. I'm milking this chase for bounty like it's a cash cow in uniform. Rockport's finest are out in force today, but let's be honest, this isn't a chase. It's a parade. A slow, siren-blaring, donut detouring parade, and I'm leading it in my Audi A4 like a schoolteacher on a field trip. Half these cops look more confused than angry, like they're wondering if this is still a pursuit or just extreme tailgating. But don't let the low speed fool you. Every second I stay out here, my bounty climbs. Every minute, I'm checking off milestones like it's a to-do list from hell. Evade for 5 minutes? Done. Cause property damage? Say no more, that hydrant never stood a chance. Engage multiple units. I've got more flashing lights behind me than a Christmas tree at a rave. And here's the kicker, no nitrous. These guys have their foot to the floor, back up on speed dial, and I'm just cruising. Like a ghost haunting their squad cars with clean drifts and disrespect. This isn't just evasion, this is art. This is most wanted, redefined. It's not about being the fastest, it's about being the smartest. And today, I'm making the cops work overtime at 40 miles an hour.
Delta 20, turn on the call. I'm with the pursuit. Dispatch, get everything you got over here. We're code 3, I've got awesome. Block his lane. Slow this thing down. Stand by. Lost the vehicle. I need more backup. He took out my cover units. He just blew by. I'm on him. Coming on, just behind us. Hang tight. Vehicle 12, me too. I got units on my 6. We're inbound code 3. Code 6 lost. Minimum time delay.
Cover units, be advised. Vehicle was last reported southbound on Highway 99. Squad should be set up in the surrounding area. Call is still code 6.
to both the zone. Yeah, the guy can't be far.
Dispatch 27, we got a suspicious character here. He matches code 6 description. We're going to check it out.
This is 212, 10-10 on that vehicle. Blake,
Well, that was cute. The last pursuit just ended. And Rockport PD? Yeah, they completely whiffed it. Sirens blaring, lights flashing, a whole lot of radio chatter, and not a single roadblock in sight. I needed 2 Dodge to check off that milestone, and what did I get? 0. Nada. Just a bunch of tailgating squad cars who thought they had me cornered, until I disappeared into the wind like a rumor in a thunderstorm. But hey, silver lining, I did complete the cost to state challenge. Smashed a few signs, clipped some fences, maybe took out a gas station or 2. You know, the usual polite Rockport goodbye. And on top of that, I nailed the infraction challenge. Burnouts, reckless driving, excessive speeding, driving off-road, basically treated the city like my personal racetrack. The game tracks these infractions in your rap sheet, and when you start stacking them up, your heat level starts to climb faster than Razor's ego. But let's talk about this roadblock thing. Fun fact, in Need for Speed, Most Wanted, 2005, roadblocks are designed based on your heat level. The higher the heat, the nastier they get. At heat level 2 or 3, you'll start to see basic car blockades. But once you cross into heat level 4 and beyond, that's when they throw SUVs and spike strips into the mix, and that's when things get spicy. Dodging a roadblock isn't just a test of speed, it's a chess match. Pick the wrong gap and you're toast. Pick the right one, and you're making artwork at 100 miles an hour. So here we are again, revving up for round 2. New pursuit, same objective. 2 roadblocks dodged, clean and stylish. I'm not here to run aimlessly. I'm here on a mission. No nitrous, no shortcuts, just pure grip, drift, and brain cells. This Audi A4 may not have the flashiest rep in the Blacklist garage, but she's built for moves, and I'm about to make the Rockport PD dance to my rhythm. This isn't about surviving anymore, it's about completing the checklist of chaos. I'm not trying to get away just yet. I'm trying to make them try harder. I want those roadblocks, I want those barricades. I want to see how many cruisers Rockport has before they start recycling badge numbers. So buckle up, boys in blue. You failed to catch me last time. This time, I want you to bring the heat, because until those roadblocks show up, I'm not leaving this dance floor. Let's try this again.
2-9, please update your situation.
no change out here. You might want to give the other districts a heads up. I need more cover. Repeat, more cover. I want to hear it.
All right, here we go again. Sirens screaming behind me, tires howling under me, and the city unfolding in front of me like a war zone waiting to happen. This isn't just another cop chase. This is a message, a declaration, a reminder to Rockport PD that just because they missed me once doesn't mean I'm going easy this time. I'm back on these streets for one reason, to finish what I started. And trust me, it's personal now. Last pursuit. Fun, chaotic, but incomplete. I racked up damage, ticked off infractions, made the city budget cry, but I still owe the Blacklist a clean roadblock takedown. 2 dodges. 0 excuses. That's what's keeping me out here. And I'm not backing down until those rusted barricades show up like they're supposed to. You know, it's funny. Most racers avoid heat like it's fire. They keep it low, stay under the radar, duck and weave to stay invisible. Me? I'm doing the opposite. I'm driving slow on purpose, letting the chase breathe, giving the boys in blue time to regroup, time to radio in, time to stack up the response units. Because the longer I stay in the red, the closer I get to those roadblocks. This isn't a race anymore, it's a ritual. Need for Speed, Most Wanted is more than just an arcade racer, it's an ecosystem. Your actions echo through the city. Your rap sheet changes the cop's aggression. And once you hit heat level 4, the entire pursuit shifts. Pit maneuvers become bolder, cruisers double up, and the infamous SUV units join in, ready to smash you into submission. If you've never seen a row of Crown Vics stretched across a highway like an angry picket line, trust me, you're missing out on the adrenaline of survival. And let's not forget the car I'm piloting today, the Audi A4 3.2 FSI Quattro. German precision. All-wheel drive. Not the loudest beast in the garage, but when it comes to balance and control during high-speed pressure situations, it's untouchable. The Quattro system keeps me planted when other cars would be skidding into a tree. Combine that with upgraded brakes and street-tuned suspension, and this thing doesn't drive through chaos, it conducts it. So yeah, I'm cruising through Rockport, not with fear, but with intent. Every alley I cut through, every barrier I knock down, every shocked civilian jumping out of the way, that's all part of the score I'm composing. The cops think they've got the script, but I rewrote it when I started this No Nitrous challenge. If I can stay clean without boost and still make the city crack at the seams, imagine what happens when I really let loose. So bring me those roadblocks, Rockport. Set the stage. Light the fuse. I'm not here to escape yet. I'm here to make this chase legendary, and I've got plenty of road left to burn. So there I was, blazing down the highway, cops howling behind me, my Audi growling like a beast in a bad mood, when suddenly, I see it. The truck. Not just any truck. Oh no, this was a log-carrying, tree-hauling, nature's revenge on wheels kind of truck. And it was turning across the road like it had no idea there was a full-blown high-speed pursuit going on behind it. Classic Rockport NPC behavior, am I right? I slammed the brakes. Tires screech, and BAM, impact. Timber goes flying like I just crashed a lumberjack convention. Logs tumbling across the road like it's a Donkey Kong level. For a second, I thought it was over. I could already hear Razor laughing somewhere, sipping motor oil and calling me firewood. The screen slowed down like a dramatic movie moment. You know the kind where the hero might die, the soundtrack cuts to violins, and everyone watching holds their breath. My Audi skidded into the chaos, logs bouncing, cops catching up, and I'm like, well, guess I'm about to be a pancake between a Quattro and an oak tree. But fate, dear viewers, fate loves a reckless outlaw. Somehow, by the grace of physics glitches and my sweaty palms, I wriggled out between the logs like a squirrel escaping a wood chipper. I was this close to becoming part of the cargo. And the best part, the cops. They got stuck. Caught in their own lumberyard of doom. It was like nature said, you go on ahead, racer. I got this. So yeah, memo to Rockport. Maybe next time, label your logs not to be dropped mid-pursuit. And to the truck driver, sir, your logs are now landmarks. Congratulations.
Let's get clear, I'm gonna bump this guy. I can't get into position.
Attention units on the code 3 chase. Suspect.
I got him. We're code 3. Negative, he's not compliant. I'm gonna go with a 1045. Alright, 06 collision, going in for the block. Quadrant set up here, dispatch. So let's see if we can get him to go to ground.
Remaining units, be advised, vehicle went BCB, eastbound on State Street. You have a green light to go ahead and set up a containment.
Alright, time to face Big Lou, Blacklist number 11. He's all tattoos, flames, and overconfidence. Drives that modded Mitsubishi Eclipse like it's untouchable. But here's the thing, Lou. I've outrun cops, logs, and more lies than your car's paint job. No nitrous. No fear. Just skill. Let's drop the hammer and burn that Eclipse into a permanent sunset. And there goes my car, flipping like it's auditioning for Fast and Furious, Gravity Edition. I wasn't trying to drift. I was trying to defy physics. Somebody call a chiropractor for my suspension. Big Lou just got benched. His flashy Mitsubishi Eclipse GT may have looked the part, but out here in Rockport, looks don't win races. Precision, patience, and pedal control do. With no nitrous and no shortcuts, we took down another Blacklist ego. Lou talked big, but in the end, he couldn't outrun the underdog. If you enjoyed watching Big Lou get dusted, make sure to like, comment your favorite Eclipse moment, share this victory with fellow racers, and subscribe for more No Nitrous madness. This is Nebula Core Gaming, signing off until the next Blacklist battle.